This is Where We Live. I'm Ray Hardman, in for John Dankosky.
Honey, what if I'm wrong? What if I just don't got it?
Dad, it was only one review.
Well, Ed Wood, not an independent film, but a great film by Tim Burton. But the filmmaker Ed Wood was, his tour de force, Plan 9 from Outer Space, widely considered one of the worst movies ever made, rightfully so. Joining us was someone who's infinitely more talented than Ed Wood, Connecticut filmmaker Tom Seymour. Tom, does that clip resonate with you in those dark evenings when you're thinking about your latest project?
Oh, absolutely. I'm actually a huge fan of Ed Wood. I watch that movie a lot. When I'm actually feeling down, I watch that film.
To boost yourself up, to make yourself feel better.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot I have in common. Like, I mean, when one day me and Phil Hall were going through the similarities I have in my career to Ed Wood, and it was kind of shocking.
So you've had some cross-dressing movies, I assume.
Well, actually, yeah, the latest film I did called London Betty actually involves a cross-dresser.
So what's it like trying to put together, a 90-minute film on a shoestring budget?
Well, it's pretty difficult. The last film I did, actually, I was in pre-production for 2 years, and it's because what I'm lacking in funds, I have in time, and so especially before you shoot, you can really take the time to try to plan things out. That's one of the biggest hurdles is in an independent film, you don't have time during the shoot. Like, let's say a typical film would be shot over a few months. I would only have a few weeks. Mm-hmm. So pre-production is something that I could do for cheap to hopefully make a more cohesive film,
Yeah. But then, too, you don't have the luxury of a Hollywood studio type shoot where everyone can just kind of stop what they're doing, live in trailers or whatever, and do the shoot. You're probably dealing with actors who have day jobs and all types of constraints there. Maybe you can explain some of that.
Oh yeah, I mean, we are working around other people's schedules. I mean, we try to basically, the way that a lot of my friends are involved in the film is they treat sort of the independent films as their vacation. Mm-hmm. So they'll take a week off from work, and their vacation will be to work 14 hours a day on my independent film shoot. And we do try to have a fully functional shoot. We try to have catering, and like I was saying, I had this one actor, Daniel von Bargen, in London Betty, and you might recognize him from Malcolm in the Middle or Seinfeld. And we gave him a trailer. I mean, it was my parents' camper, but he had a trailer, and he appreciated it very much. Yeah. So